Butch and Bob Show.
Big Dog Country Radio, WIFO, 105.5 FM in Jesup. Here we are on the 8th day of the 8th month, 2024. And Bob, how's it going?
It's going well.
We got football tomorrow night?
Got football tomorrow night down in Effingham County. So that game's
they
still
decided
scheduled.
to play it.
Yep, it's still on. So.
Still on at Effingham.
All the softball's been washed out this week, so Colt Brockington's rescheduling all that. Next game's Monday at home, so we'll have that for you against Camden. But like I said, the weather's been the big story. We got EMA Director Donnie Ray. So before we get to touch the truck, Donnie, again, you said it's the press release the other day talking about all these roads damaged from the storm. What's the update? How's that going?
Let me tell you, our road department and also our volunteers around this town, they've done wonderful. But there's not but so much you can do with it still raining and these roads wet. They got a couple of roads open again yesterday. But
a couple.
They let me tell you a story. So I had to go out to Linden Drive yesterday to check on the house. And while I was riding down there, I passed 3 dump trucks. So they're hauling just as quick as they can. They're going in and out. But like I said, we got some more rain yesterday afternoon that hinders them.
Now, you said in the press release that you gave out that 50% of the dirt roads in Wayne County, some portions of them are impassable. Is that right?
Yes, that's the report we're getting. We got the sheriff's office out riding, the police department, the road department, and all, and they're all reporting back. And the roads that they've called me about, the road that was damaged, which was well over 100, half of them was impassable.
Man, jeez.
But now the road, water has receded some, which has helped a lot. Mm-hmm. But yesterday afternoon, I went into my house. This morning, I had like a 4-wheel drive to get out. So they get a little bit rougher with everybody, having to go to work, and we understand that, but the roads get rougher, more people ride on them, so some of them is getting a little bit worse than what they was.
All right, I know that the school system said the first day of school is going to be this coming Monday. They've had to move it back a couple of times now, and it's going to be Monday. How are those roads going to be for the buses on Monday?
The road department's doing everything they can.
All right.
I'm telling you,
good PC answer there.
They are in full force right now going out. Like I said, I talked.
Maybe by Sunday night they'll have them ready to go.
We hoping to get some. Today get some pretty sunshine in here. The next couple of days, we might be out, but they're expecting rain.
60% Saturday, 60% Sunday.
Yes. So every time we get a little shower, that just sets it back a little bit. I was talking to Kevin McRae last night. Every little shower sets them back just a little bit more, but I can promise you they're out there.
They're working hard.
Yes, sir.
Hopefully everything will go off smooth on Monday for school starting back.
Yes, sir.
And one house that had the tree falling, is how they doing?
I have not got an update since yesterday on them.
Where's that at? You know what that was located at?
I didn't even get the address. I've been going to the couple that's been flooding and all, and a lot of my work right now is turning over to the paper side. Like today, I probably will spend 90% of my day in the paper because GMA has already reached out and said we need a total of how much money it's going to cost to fix these roads by today.
By today?
So, yes. Man. So I'm going to be in touch with the road department to see they're having to help me get these numbers out. So I'll be in touch with them all day today. We're trying to get the numbers so we can put it out there. Now, Wayne County's threshold for damage for this storm is $138,600 and some change that we have to have. We're well over that. But we just got to make sure all these other counties around us also get declared so we can get some decoration money from GMA and FEMA.
Okay.
I saw some news coverage. They had a drone going over Long County neighborhood, and where it was, all those houses were just, it was just water everywhere.
Yes.
It's a lot of water. You say Wayne County we know the total was 50, is it 14, 15?
Well,
how many inches? Different people have different numbers.
Our official one at our office was right at 10 and a half. But now you also got to remember 2 days before that, we had 4 inches on south, down around Wayne County, Garda in that area. We had 4 inches 2 days before that.
So anywhere from 10 to 15 inches, according to what part of the county you're in.
Just during the storm. I've got reports from 9 to 15, basically.
Yeah, we had the same thing a couple of mornings ago. People sending in a whole bunch of It's amazing the people out there with gauges,
Yes.
and they're sending it in to us for what happened. They had in the 24 hours, which is not counting the 24 hours before that.
That's right.
So that's a lot of rain in a short time period. I know my pond was the highest that I've ever seen it. It's still flooding around it and everything.
Mine is too. Like I said, I dug it probably 30, 35 years ago, and it's the fullest it's ever been.
Wow. even more than the 2 hurricanes we got in 2015 and
Yes.
2016.
Yes.
Which is amazing.
Well, with the Irma, we had all the damage. It's like one end of the county with one end, one other. This is all Wayne County. It don't matter where you lived at, your roads are affected. I would think every road in Wayne County, dirt roads, are pretty well affected by the storm, one way or the other.
Well, the strange thing about this storm is just hovered. You know, it
Yes.
just most storms kind of move at a pace, but this thing just
Yes.
sat there and just. I mean, it just rained and rained and rained. I mean, and it wasn't really it wasn't a heavy rain at times. It was just a steady drizzle. It was just like it was just constant. You know, it's like a water spigot that just wouldn't turn off. It just
Exactly right.
and it just piled up, and all these people, all these roads washed out. I mean, it's been pretty tough.
It is. Every time it slowed down, I look at my radar. I'm like, well, here it comes back. You know, another green spot coming over yellow.
Yeah, I saw it a couple of days ago. It wasn't so bad, you know. We're kind of good. But you saw, if you looked at it, that circle, the band was coming back around to get us. And as you looked at the weather forecast today, it got worse and worse. And then it just encompassed us in the afternoon.
Well, I tell everybody, the ones that come off the Gulf usually puts us on the bad side, the tornado side and rain and all. But this one, like, basically come over Wayne County. Matter of fact, one of my briefings where they brief Florida and Georgia, every EMA director and everybody in weather, it said on there Wayne County.
Yeah, it came right. You can look at it. We were
Right in the middle of
we were
it.
ground zero.
But you don't never know.
I came right over us.
But you don't ever know with the rain that comes with the ones off the Gulf to me. You know, like they sit on top of us, come around us in Waycross and Valdosta.
Do we expect help fund-wise from GMA and FEMA? Or
That's what we're working on.
That's what you're working on. That's
We'll-
paperwork done today.
Yes, sir. We'll have our, like I said, we're going to meet our numbers we need. We just need this area to hit the numbers so we can get declared.
All right, Donnie. Thank you. All right.
Well, you're in here also with Heather because they got a big event. One thing about school being pushed back to Monday, people still have time to get their school supplies, and they got the big event this coming Saturday, Touch a Truck, and that's part of it. Heather's in here with the Wayne County Board of Tourism and the Jesup Downtown Development Authority, Wayne County EMA, all helping sponsor this event. This is the second annual Touch a Truck. It was a very successful event last year, and they brought it back. So, Heather, you've got all the details. I appreciate you coming in. Tell us what's going to take place on Saturday.
Thank you for having us this morning. We're excited. As you said, with school getting pushed back till Monday, this does give everybody an opportunity to get out for one last event with their children and to collect school supplies. Again, this event is our second annual Touch a Truck. We're going to host this downtown on Walnut, Macon, and Northwest Broad Street. That is basically in front of the Jesup Train Depot, our office, where our office is located, and then we're going to go move up Walnut Street there in front of Stereo Concepts all the way to the stop sign, and then hang a right and go down towards Stuckey's Cleaners. Macon Street will be open. We're not shutting Macon Street down. It will be open up to Badcock's right there, and then we'll close it off from there, and then, of course, Walnut coming in from the drugstore and First Street will be open. So there, if you're planning to come out, you'll need to park your vehicles over at the train depot and the city's road share parking right there in downtown, and come on through to the Walnut Street, Macon Street, and Broad Street area to where we'll be hosting this event. This event, again, is this Saturday from 9 to 1. We're going to have some quiet time between 9 and 10 that morning for children, that cannot hardly deal with the sound. We'll have quiet time then, and then any time after that, it will be loud. We've got a lot of participants this year. We're so grateful for all these. Donnie has just told you that our road departments, our county and city road departments, will be working hard this weekend, so we may be missing a few, but I'm sure that they'll replace them with something else if they can. So, Donnie, do you want to read the list of who our vendors are and who's going to have Donnie work with Donnie and Kara and Janet and Jason Weaver, and we've got a great committee that gets together to put this event on. We could not do it without, our Downtown Development Authority and Mr. Donnie Ray here that helps us line these up and put them out and get in touch with the right people to come out and show off what we have in this community for our children to sit in, touch, and turn on.
Well, I'm going to say this before we get started, y'all. Out of all the committees I work with, this is one of the funnest ones. That's one reason I like doing it. Not only is our committee committed to this and having fun, but the guys really enjoy coming out and these kids coming looking at our equipment. That see them crawl through and their big smiles on their face when they crawl into a fire truck and all. So we like doing it just as much as they do. That's the reason we're going to take our time, even though we're in the storm right now. We're going to take a little bit of time to come out and do this. Also, remember, some of our equipment might be dirty. when you get there.
Yes.
When we get there Saturday, we might not have time to wash it all, but we will be bringing some stuff out. But we got fire trucks coming, rescue trucks, forklifts, trash trucks. Captain Hires is bringing the not the rollover, but he's bringing the wreck car from that talks to you, the trailer from Camden County. He'll have it. We got a big crane coming, which was a big hit last time. We got some trucks and boats coming from DNR, from my office, and search and rescue. We've got the MRAPs coming, Hummers. We're going to have some Hummers there, pool trucks. Got 4 or 5 pool trucks going to be there. We got records, more fire trucks coming is on this list. Concrete truck. We got bucket trucks coming, ambulances, pool, like I said, records. You name it, we're going to have one type about every vehicle you could imagine for these kids to get into and enjoy. Like I said, they can get in them, they can sit there, they can blow the sirens. Well, after the quiet time, they can blow the sirens, go on the loudspeakers, whatever they want to do.
Sounds like a lot of fun for the kids.
Yes, sir.
And as Donnie said, we've got everybody from, the Scriven Fire Department to Odom to the county to Jesup fire teams to volunteer fire teams to forestry to EMS to local business owners, Mobile Concrete, Satilla, Golden Isles with their ambulance service, tree service, HDI, Jesup Police Department, every Landon's tow trucks, Birch Farm equipment. So as Donnie says, we're covered. We've even been told just recently we got a confirmation on a pace car, a race pace car that someone's bringing. So there's going to be a little bit of everything there. So if you have young children and they love these kind of things, I can remember the Jesup trash truck. The guy could not stop. Kids were just wanting to empty that trash truck. He was letting them sit in there, and they were lifting that trash truck and emptying it, and they thought it was the best thing. And, it's the smiles on the kids' face and the things that they normally do not get to do. I could tell my kid, my son Tate, he used to get up every morning when he heard that trash truck come and go to the kitchen window and look at them empty the trash. They love it, and this is just a good way for them to actually be able to be a part of something that they love dearly. So we ask you to come out. I want to go over a few vendors that we're going to have there and announce that it's not too late. I know a lot of our communities did back to school bashes the past couple of weeks or throughout this past month. And I want to say, if you have anything left over and you want to come and try to distribute what you had left over, this is a great opportunity to do that. So you can reach me at my office at 427-3233. Come by and see me. We'd be glad to get you signed up and let you do that. But Partway Church of God, Ottawa Hall Baptist, the Republican Party, Carter's Group, Snowbiz, Interstate Credit Union, Tracy Lane's going to be there with her characters, Paw Patrol, Princesses. We have India Taylor's that's going to be there doing face paint. She has already called us and said, I've got waterproof paint this year because the kids played in fire trucks and got sprayed by fire trucks, so she wanted to make sure she had paint that stays. Martha Puckett Middle School, Arthur Williams Middle School. We've got lemonade and pretzels. We got Snowbiz coming. Mobile Concrete, thanks to them, are donated the first 125 snow combs free to the kids that come. So it's going to be a great event in downtown. Got opportunity to do some back to school clothes shopping and things downtown, lunch boxes, book bags. Our downtown is packed with everything that you possibly could need for children to start back to school. And so come on out, bring your kids. Again, it's from 9 to 1. Vendors will be setting up from 8 to 9 that morning. And then we'll be good to go throughout the day. Balloons, all kinds of things. So please don't pass up this opportunity. If you have a small kid, bring them down and enjoy the day and get school supplies.
I just remember last year was a big hit. Like I said, the smiles on those kids' faces. They loved the sirens and all the noise. Like I said, the first hour is, like I said, for sensitive, but after that, those other kids that like the noise, they
was loud.
Had their sirens going, and they loved being in those fire trucks. So again, big event this coming Saturday. Again, second annual event from 9 to 1 in downtown Jesup, and like I said, come one, come all. Should be a great time.
Yes.
It's gonna be warm again, so I'm sure Scribben's gonna be spraying their fire truck water again, which was a big hit even with adults last year. So they're gonna be at the end of with their fire trucks ready to go too. And also we didn't mention, but GSP did announce that they're going almost positive they're gonna get us the Mustang there. They're gonna have a vehicle, but they're trying to get their newest Mustang there for us.
State Patrol.
Yes.
Yes.
Good. Yeah. Again, Donnie Ray is also the MA director. So just give us a kind of update. I'm sure they were out there last night working, all out there today working. So. And we talk about it all the time. We got a great road department. Those guys work hard.
We do, and
but they're up against it right now with all these roads that are impassable.
We got to give the credit to the law enforcement and to the firefighters and Georgia Forestry. I know I'm gonna miss someone out. The ambulance. They all got chainsaws in their vehicles, so they're out here helping the road departments. But also, I had a ton of volunteers call say, "Hey, we got chainsaws. How can we help? Can we help?" But we've got a system pretty good set up. But like I said, the road departments are wonderful, but you just can't do nothing with this much rain. I mean, you can't put it everywhere.
And more to come.
And more to come.
Okay. All right. Good luck and have fun with the Touch a Truck this Saturday from 9 to 1 in downtown Jesup on Walnut Street and Macon Street there. Kids are going to have a blast.
Yes, sir.
See everybody
and Donnie, good luck with your paperwork today.
Thank you, sir.
Get us that money.
We're going to try. We're going to try.
All right. We'll be back with more with the world-famous Butch and Bob Show in a moment right here on WIFO-FM Jesup.
Good morning. This is Joe Harding with your weather forecast from WIFO and WLOP on this Thursday. Right now, we have a flood warning. The temperature is currently 76 degrees and there is sunshine. Partly cloudy this afternoon and evening and the high of 94. Tonight, look for clear skies with a temperature near 76. Tomorrow, a high around 93 and mostly sunshine much of the day but with a likelihood of thunderstorms in the afternoon and evening. This weather forecast is a service of WIFO. Thank you for tuning into WIFO and WLOP, Jesup. We're your hometown station.
When further treatment is no longer an option, hospice can provide services to manage symptoms and difficulties caused by illness. Emotional, psychosocial, and spiritual care, as well as support to the families and caregivers, are all part of hospice care. Hospice of South Georgia has been a part of the health community in Wayne and surrounding counties since 1998. The professional yet compassionate attention provided by our staff is unsurpassed. Widely supported by donations from the local population, Hospice of South Georgia is the local nonprofit hospice in Wayne County. Our administrative office is located at 1625 Sunset Boulevard, and Hospice of South Georgia accepts anyone who meets hospice criteria, regardless of their ability to pay. Please call 912-588-0080 to speak with someone about hospice care. That was 912-588-0080. We are your hometown hospice, and we are here to serve you. Hospice of South Georgia, working to add life to your days.
World-famous Butch and Bob Show here on WIFO 105.5 FM in Jesup for this 8th day of August. And Bob, I think there's preseason games tonight in the NFL. Is that correct?
Yeah, a couple preseason games tonight. I'm not sure if the Carolina game is on TV, but again, our Trevin Wallace, Wayne County, just recently signed or got drafted by Carolina, so he should see a lot of playing time at linebacker. I know he's been up in camp, and everything I read about him,
so Trevor may play tonight?
Yeah, he should see a lot of playing time in that preseason game against New England.
Okay.
It's hard to believe NFL football is already cranking up.
Yeah, well, you got the preseason going on right now. I think they start the regular season the second Sunday in September, but get these 3 preseason games out of the way, then take a week or 2 off, and then start back with the regular season.
A lot of storylines, a lot of quarterback battles going on in camp, so it's been fun to watch. Still possible trades going on, so San Francisco's trying to unload their star wide receiver, but nobody seems to want to give up what they got to give.
Give them up because they don't want to pay them, or what?
Well, the problem is we talk about these quarterbacks. Right now, San Francisco's got a discount. Brock Purdy's only making $1 million a year. But guess what? After this season, when his contract's up, he's going to want that $55 million.
He's going to want that $50 million.
And they're already paying McCaffrey. They're paying Deebo Samuel. They're paying Bosa on the Deebo. So they can't pay everybody.
They can't pay everybody because they do have that cap in the NFL, unlike baseball. They can spend as much as they want.
So this receiver is on the market. So Pittsburgh keeps on saying they're interested, so I'd like to see him come to Pittsburgh. But
okay, he's going to be the quarterback for the Steelers this year.
Well, that's the big story. I mean, they got 2. Russell Wilson was who they said was going to be the starter, but he's had a calf injury ever since he showed up in camp. And Justin Fields, the former Georgia QB, is pretty much taken over the reins.
Well, what happened to the guy from Pennsylvania, the one that was there?
They traded him. They traded him to Philadelphia. Remember? Yeah, Kenny Pickett.
Where'd Pickett go?
They traded him to Philadelphia.
Okay, all right. So he's going to be backing up there, huh?
That's what the word is.
Okay.
They said he may win the job before it's all said and done. I'm still upset about losing Kenny Pickett, but
Yeah,
that's
I know
just
you
me.
like Pickett.
I like Pickett.
Was it Pickett the Pickens?
Yeah,
or something?
Pickett to Pickens. Yeah.
Yeah, Pickett the Pickens.
Yeah, George Pickens still going to be a beast, but apparently Justin Fields and him have a pretty good combination. So,
Okay.
but like I said, all these camps, you look at all these teams, you just don't know who the quarterback's going to be. So there's a lot of quarterback battles going on in camp.
Well, we know who the quarterback's going to be in Kansas City.
we know that. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Green Bay.
Everybody wishes they had a Patrick Mahomes. Everybody would like to have a Patrick Mahomes, that's for sure. But I want to clarify again, the scrimmage for tomorrow night is still on.
Even though school's not in session,
Right.
scrimmage
So
game still
it's
tomorrow
on
night.
in Effingham County, 7:30. We'll bring it to you live. So what that does, tomorrow night was the scheduled kickoff for the Wayne County Touchdown Club. So that's been pushed to Monday night at the high school commissary, 6 o'clock, and that'll serve as the Touchdown Club's meeting because the next Friday we've got the opening game against Glen Academy. So
Right.
if you come that Monday and you're a member of the Touchdown Club, you pay your dues. The meal is free because it's part of your meals. But if you're just coming to be part of the kickoff and you don't want to join the Touchdown Club, it's going to be a $10 charge
Right.
at the cafeteria. So there's been some kind of confusion. So just the Touchdown Club's coming tomorrow to explain everything, what's going on with the schedule. So, but just want to clarify that that barbecue kickoff was set for tomorrow night, but due to the scrimmage being tomorrow night, that's been pushed to Monday. So.
Okay.
So just spread
What
the word.
time does that begin Monday?
6 o'clock at the high
Commons
school
area.
at the cafeteria. Yeah.
Okay. Sounds good. No softball this week. All that's been rained
all
out.
that's been rained out.
It'll be
right.
rescheduled, hopefully. And they got a home game Monday. Is that
Monday,
right?
yeah.
They've got a girls softball team?
Against Camden County. Yep.
Okay.
So hopefully, but Donnie says they're getting more
Well, we have a 60% chance on Saturday and Sunday, but
More
you know,
rain coming in.
that is normal this time of year during dog days of summer when it gets this hot. You've got that chance of those pop-up
and
afternoon showers.
And today you're telling us it's going to be like a sauna, right? It's going to be hot.
Yeah, it's going to be partly sunny, hot, heat index near 106. You know, because we got all that
106, wow.
all that moisture out there, and then you got all that heat, and so you don't have to worry about going into a sauna anywhere at the gym. You can just stand outside this afternoon. And you can have it free sauna all afternoon
Free sauna.
right here in South Georgia.
Can't beat that.
Nope, you can't beat that at all.
At least it's not raining right now.
No, it's not raining, so hopefully it'll dry up a little bit and they can get these dirt roads fixed here in Wayne County. I mean, from what Donnie was just saying right there, it is a mess out there with these dirt roads here in Wayne County. If you live here in town, you know, kind of like we do, you don't see that. But, you know, I've lived out in the county on dirt roads, and when it even just a good shower thunderstorm like that, it can be a mess. I can imagine when, you know, up to 15 inches of rain that we've gotten in the last week. So that'll be interesting to see how that turns out, and everything will be running and safe on Monday for school to begin back.
And again, the school, I just want to read that press release and emphasize, like I said, they are having open house tomorrow, and schools are set for Monday, but they do put this little phrase in there that says that they understand and fully support the realization that some of the students, staff, and families are still experiencing the impacts of the recent storm and may not be able to attend open house activities tomorrow. So if you or your child's or teachers are unavailable for open house on Friday, they ask you to please reach out to your child's teacher and make arrangements to visit sometime after the beginning of school. So they realize that, you know, they've got it scheduled tomorrow, but they realize there's going to be some people, unfortunately, not going to be able to
Now, we've heard
make
people
open
with
house.
their driveways
Right,
washed out.
right, exactly.
You know, you got the culverts that couldn't handle it. Next thing you know, their driveways are washed out. They, you know, they got the big ditch there, you know, where the culverts are going off to the dirt road, and it's just a mess out there. But the road department here in Wayne County is working hard, and hopefully they'll have everything so things can run smoothly for back to school on Monday.
And those that are attend open house, a reminder, pre-K open house is tomorrow for all elementary schools at 9 a.m. Open house for kindergarten through 12th grade students and their parents will be from 3:30 to 6 p.m. tomorrow. They still have that freshman orientation at the high school for all freshmen, incoming freshmen. That's from 12 to 2:30 for students only, and then the parents join them at 2:30 for a meeting, and then release for open house at 3 o'clock. So that's the schedule for tomorrow. And again, Monday, August 12th is the first day of school here in Wayne
So open
County.
house still tomorrow, and orientation still tomorrow. Back to school on Monday here in Wayne County.
Yep, that's the schedule.
Okay. Well, hopefully it'll all come off smoothly.
Let's hope.
Let's hope. You just never can tell with all that's going on out there. That those dirt roads are just and you talk to people who live down them, and they just it's an adventure in driving. Let's put it that way. Yeah, it makes you want to have a big lifted 4-wheel drive truck, is what it does. What else is going on, Bob? Anything?
Like I said, all the meetings this week got canceled. Like I said, the
Yeah,
county
they did.
meeting got canceled, city meeting got canceled. So I know the school board's got a meeting coming up on Tuesday, so that's scheduled. So, but the county rescheduled their meeting for Thursday, the 22nd. Haven't got a update on when the city plans to meet. I haven't seen a update on that date. So,
Okay. No update on the city yet.
So I really don't know what's going on.
Okay.
We don't have meetings and don't know what's going on.
And the USA's doing real good in the Olympics. I think the medal count's like 80, mid 80s now.
Yeah, doing well. The USA men's basketball team's in the semifinals today against Serbia, so they got 2 more wins to get that gold medal, which I'm sure they're going to get, and the women's basketball team as well. So at least we're still doing good in basketball,
which is good. It's our sport. It's terrible when you go across seas and you get beaten basketball and baseball, because those are our sports. We expect to do good in both of them, but we don't do that all the time. But go USA, doing real good in the Olympics. It's just exciting to see all those young athletes holding those medals up and big grins on their faces, holding the flags up.
medals look nice.
Medals look good. That's right. Something they'll, enjoy the rest of their lives. And it's interesting to hear some of them saying, yeah, I'm going to be training for L.A., Los Angeles is the next Olympics out there in California in 4 years. That ought to be very interesting.
USA hosting in 4 years. That'll be good.
Yep. They'll be hosting right back there in L.A. like they did in 84. Remember that one? I remember that one in 84. And so L.A. is going to be hosting another one, listening to Fox Sports, our AM station, AM 1370 The Buzz this morning. They're saying, they've got the facilities already there. And you got tons of facilities there in the Los Angeles area in terms of stadiums and tracks and tennis and horse and pools. And, they got so much there already. And so it's going to be fun for the Olympics to be back in America, USA, next Olympics in 4 years. All right, Bob, I think we're out of time. Anything else on your mind this morning?
Just have a good day.
All right. World famous Butch and Bob show here on WIFO 105.5 FM in Jesup has been brought to you by Murphy Builder Supply and First Southern Bank.